You're Jordan Poole. What is the problem here? What are you even looking at? Get over to Jonathan Kuminga. Get low. Battle. Look at Jordan Poole. You just casually let Kuminga seal you right here. So now he's going to catch this ball over the top. You're not going to be ready to guard. Get it? Go two. Stagger screen out of the post. Denny Avdia's got to go under, then over. You go over the first one. Now Klay Thompson's going to beat you backdoor. Okay, so now Klay Thompson's going to set a down screen himself on Tyus Jones. And because you're beat backdoor, Daniel Gafford's got to stay and help. And there's no one to guard Steph Curry. It's just Wes Unseld Jr. being Wes Unseld Jr., the disgrace, terrible basketball coach he is. You got to defend this ball screen somehow. Again, I would hedge. The sideline's literally right there, and there's absolutely no place for Trayce Jackson-Davis to roll to. Look at the Wizards. They don't guard it at all. They don't guard it at all. Look at this. What? Tyus Jones is going to get beat with a pump fake right here, so Daniel Gafford goes to help at the rim. Could Kyle Kuzma and Denny Avdia get... Why are they staring at the ball right here? There's help, okay? I don't... So now... In transition, if you're Daniel Gafford, you're not worrying about the ball when it's across the court. Get back, get back, get back. I should be over to Klay Thompson. You're guarding the ball across half court. Daniel Gafford's got to be communicating here. Trayce Jackson-Davis is clearly setting a flare screen, so I'm yelling, flare, flare, flare. So Bilal Coulibaly knows to stay up so he can get over the top of the flare screen. He goes up the gut of the flare screen. So now Kyle Kuzma is going to be forced to have to help, and this just drives me to Middle Earth. If you're Mike Muscala, obviously Landry Shamet's coming to help you. So I got to get up on Steph Curry and show my hands and force him into this help. You're going to have to X out of this. Coulibaly would have to rotate up, Corey Kispert to the corner, and that's where Landry Shamet would end up. But it doesn't matter because Mike Muscala's not up. So now Steph Curry turns the corner on you, and there's no help. Can't happen out of a sideline out of bounds. This ball's going to get inbounded. So Coulibaly's got to immediately rotate to the ball right here. And then Corey Kispert's got to get underneath, get low, and battle, and keep Dario Saric in the middle of the floor. None of this is happening right now. Coulibaly's not rotating down to the ball to get in the gaps. Corey Kispert's not forcing Dario Saric to the middle of the floor. So, I mean, Bilal Coulibaly's even seeing the ball. So, Dario Saric beats Kispert backdoor. That's going to draw help, and now there's no one to box out. This would be so much easier if the Wizards would just ice this screen with a backside defender right here. But you want to run your stupid drop coverage. So now Corey Kispert's coming all the way to help. I have to X out of this. I have to. Jordan Poole's got to come up on Saric. Okay, then Coulibaly goes to the wing, and Corey Kispert's got to get to the corner. You can't have Corey Kispert come all the way to the strong side of the floor and help, and then go right to the first pass. That's... I guess Jordan Poole's not interested in guarding Kuminga right here. First of all, how does he keep getting behind you? Why are you not underneath, getting low, battling? Okay, so now Kuminga, though, comes to the three-point line. Let's get out and guard. Look at Jordan Poole. Why are you not up guarding right now? There's too much space to be going under right here. I got to switch this. Corey Kispert's fine on Saric. Muscala's going to get up, take Kuminga. You have help right there with Bilal Coulibaly in the gaps. I mean, look at all the space there is between the handoff and Kuminga. Then you go under. So now you're going to be scrambling to get up to guard Kuminga right here. Easy pump fake and go drive. So we'll just casually ignore the fact that the Wizards just don't guard this down screen at all. It's a very switchable down screen. I don't know what they're doing. So that's why there's all this space with Landry Shamet coming off the handoff. So Jordan Poole's going to have to be in the gaps because the Wizards are running their idiot drop coverage right here. Okay, but once this dribble gets picked up, leave. Stop. You did your job. The dribble's picked up. Get back out. Why is Jordan Poole standing, then gambling, and now giving up an open three? Again, in transition, you don't worry about the ball when it's across half court. Why is Jordan Poole standing waiting to guard the ball? Get back to Kuminga. Corey Kispert can take the ball. How's this happening constantly? This is a very switchable screen. It's Corey Kispert and Denny Avdia. You go into the game. Every time they're in a screen, we're switching. Okay, we're not thinking and talking about it. But look at this. So Podziemski sets a screen. One person switching, the other person isn't, so now no one's guarding Steph Curry. That draws help at the rim, no one to box out. Denny Avdia should be getting up here to ice this screen right here, keeping Steph Curry to the sidelines with a backside defender right here. That's not what Denny Avdia is doing. Denny Avdia is trying to get over the top of this screen early, and now Steph Curry's just going to go the other way and hit an open three. Wizards just continue to fail to guard stagger screens. You go under and then over. So Denny Avdia is going over the first one. So now Klay Thompson's just going to reverse and set another down screen on Tyus Jones. Now the Wizards execute a pretty amazing switch here. I don't know how Avdia is able to switch so quickly. But where's Gafford? I got to be attached and showing so Steph Curry can't curl. That doesn't happen. Steph Curry curls. Is just a complete horror show of defense. So Daniel Gafford's apparently taking Steph Curry. Fine. Then Tyus Jones needs to get to the three-point line and just be in help. Okay? So Tyus Jones gambles there for I don't know what reason. Now Kyle Kuzma, your back needs to be to the baseline. So you're in the gaps. Okay? That also doesn't happen. So Daniel Gafford's guarding Steph Curry. Why does Daniel Gafford think I'm not guarding Steph Curry anymore? Tyus Jones, you can't be wandering to the middle of nowhere in transition. I'm up on the wing with my back to the baseline, ready to guard Steph Curry. Tyus Jones is just backpedaling to nowhere. So now he's about to get Steph Curry somehow open off of this. This is just a complete clown car of defense. But it comes back to Wes Unseld Jr. How is he coaching this team still? This is a disgrace. Denny Avdia, as Klay Thompson comes above a down screen, I'm just staying attached to his hip, chasing over the top. Tyus Jones, you got to get your back to the baseline. Same thing. As Steph Curry comes over a down screen, you're just chasing over the top of his hip with it attached to his hip. But, I mean, both Wizards, Denny Avdia and Tyus Jones, leaning towards down screens early. Both beat backdoor. That's impressive. Kyle Kuzma in transition, sprint back to the three-point line and force Kuminga to the middle of the floor where there's help. Look at Kuzma slowly backpedaling, allowing Kuminga to go away from all those help defenders. So now you got to help at the rim, and now that's just... This just can't be. This just... I don't believe this. I can't imagine this is what's going on right now. How is Daniel Gafford not up hedging with Steph Curry? The sidelines right here. Tyus Jones is waiting in backside help on Kevon Looney. Okay? How is this your ball screen defense? Steph Curry coming off this screen. How is that your ball screen? How? Who's coaching this? So again, we're just going to casually ignore the fact that the Wizards aren't defending this down screen at all. Daniel Gafford's nowhere to be found, not showing, so Klay Thompson's able to curl right off this down screen right here, okay? Now we're not going to ignore the fact that Kyle Kuzma is just staring at the ball and not boxing out Kuminga. So you give up an open three, and then you don't box out. It's just, this can't be real. I don't believe that the Wizards coach is actually, this has to be a parody. How am I not up here cutting Steph Curry's dribble off right there and hedging? There's no place for Looney to go to. Look at this. I mean, Steph Curry comes off a ball screen. There's no defense. No one's guarding anything. It's just Steph Curry come off a screen and be open. Of a baseline out of bounds, Tyus Jones has got to get attached to Podziemski. You're chasing over the top. You're not going up the gut. Tyus Jones tries to go up the gut. Never going to work. Open three. Just want to play the game here of how many Warriors players are wide open off this ball screen. This is an easy ball screen to ice. You keep Chris Paul towards the weak side of the floor. There's a backside defender right there for Trayce Jackson-Davis. You have to have backside up. So you run drop coverage. Let's play the game. So Chris Paul's wide open right here. Okay. Trayce Jackson-Davis's role is wide open because Landry Shamet can't get in backside help, or Brandon Podziemski's wide open for three. So you actually guarded no one. That's impressive. Corey Kispert now in transition needs to sprint back to the three-point line. I'm not backpedaling. I'm sprinting. I'm already there. My feet are set. My back's to the baseline. I'm seeing ball. I'm seeing man. But you're just backpedaling into no man's land. So now Chris Paul's just going to hand off, and you're...